Hi, my name is Rich Wiegand, founder of ProSoccerTactics.com. Welcome to the Pro Goal Review Series. Today's video tutorial features Germany versus Uruguay, a friendly game that took place on May 30th, 2011. Today's goal features Mario Gomez stealing the ball from Lugano to put Germany ahead in the friendly competition. There are many lessons for both defenders and attackers in this video, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay, welcome to the Pro Soccer Tactics Pro Goal Review Series. Today we're going to review Mario Gomez's goal against Uruguay in a friendly match when he steals the ball from the sweeper Lugano to put Germany ahead. Okay, here we have a diagram or a schematic of the players on the field shortly before the goal was scored. The key thing to notice here is the high pressure that the German forwards and attack midfielders are placing on the Uruguayan defenders. Also, the formation of the Uruguayan defense is kind of shaky. As you notice, there's a huge gap in here. This defender is floating all the way over here, not close, securing potential threat if a turnover should happen, which indeed occurred. The attack left midfielder for Germany is placing immediately high pressure on the ball carrier, here the right back of Uruguay, number 3. He is almost completely shut down in terms of what he can do with the ball because of the high pressure. He in effect lays it back to his sweeper number 2, Lugano, who he thinks is not under pressure. Lugano then receives immediate pressure by number 23, Mario Gomez. This in turn leads to a turnover. Mario is persistent in forcing a turnover by sticking his foot in there and forcing Lugano to give up the ball. Then Mario Gomez goes on a breakaway down the left side of the field, and then makes a quick cutback in between Lugano and the center back who is backtracking. He splits the defense and places a shot in the short corner of the goal. The key takeaway from this lesson is the importance of forwards and attack midfielders in placing high pressure on defenders who have the ball. The more you put defenders under high pressure, the less options they have to play the ball and to think and be creative with the ball. Without time to think, they are often forcing bad passes, which is what happened in this case. The other important lesson to learn is for defenders, if you have the ball and you're coming out of the back, defenders should only pass it to players who they can say turn to. If you cannot say turn to receiving player, then the pass should not be made. In this case, number 3 made the bad pass to Lugano, who wasn't able to turn freely. He did not have the time to think and be creative with the ball coming out of the back because he was subjected to immediate pressure by number 23. The better play would have been for number 3 to pass it to someone like a number 6 who is not under pressure, who can turn freely and then either carry the ball farther up the field or then distribute it to his teammates accordingly. Another play would have been a short pass up the wing here to a backtracking right wing who checks to the player, to the ball carrier, or even a flighted ball over the top into this area right here. This is a safer zone to play the ball than this right here. Okay, one of the key points of this lesson is when you're coming out of the back, safety is more important than necessarily looking good. So a flighted ball out of the back into this area for your right wing to run onto, or even your center forward to run onto, makes a lot more sense. A banana shot pass with the outside of the right foot like this, a bending ball into this area instead of a curling ball like this. A bending ball through the inside gap, flighted in the air into this zone, also makes a lot more sense. So remember that when you're passing the ball out of the back, that if you're going to connect to a short pass to a teammate, that you pass the ball and you're able to say turn to that player. Very key point. As I mentioned earlier in a previous video, goals are always the result of positives and negatives. Usually the attackers are making positive plays and the defenders have made some mistakes. So we can learn from these positives and negatives. On the positive side, high pressure by Germany's central striker, Mario Gomez, on Uruguay sweeper Lugano. Gomez used his strength and speed to ward off Lugano as he tried to regain possession. That's also key reason why the goal was scored. Gomez also made a very nice cutback inside to create more space for his shot. That was this play right here. As we can see, he made a very nice cutback with his right foot before placing the ball calmly into the short side of the goal. On the negative side, the casual back pass by the Uruguayan right back to a sweeper who was potentially under great pressure, as we said. The sweeper, Lugano, also underestimates Gomez's determination for the ball and should have acted quicker to clear the ball from danger instead of trying to secure possession or to make a fancy play. In addition, the center back, Lugano's teammate, should have tried to shut down Gomez by preventing him from cutting back for his shot. He actually exerted very little pressure, even though he backtracked all the way to try to contain Gomez. So this number 5, when he comes back, backtracks, he overruns Gomez, who makes the slip in between the two defenders. If he had tried to perhaps position himself more to contain Mario Gomez and force him to the outside, that would have been more effective as well. So remember, defensive lessons. Outside defensive backs and outside midfielders especially should be very careful about back passes to central defenders. These types of passes are on only when the defenders or your teammates are completely free from pressure and have plenty of time to trap or control the ball and look to pass the ball to a teammate. A much better option is to look to pass or connect with a teammate upfield, where you can get out of trouble. Defenders who receive the ball under pressure do not have time to dilly-dally. They must think about clearing the ball away from danger first and foremost. Well, that concludes this video tutorial of Pro Soccer Tactics Pro Goal Review series of Mario Gomez's goal against Uruguay. I hope you've enjoyed it and look forward to your feedback and comments. In the meantime, enjoy the game and have a great day.